Hello everyone, welcome back to Abstract Medicine. Yes, you guessed it. It's my disheveled morning yoga look. And I think 333 is going to be very, very significant for a lot of you. So 333 and 111, those numbers are coming in really, really strongly. So let's have a look at the messages. What is it that you need to know? We're going to choose the Shamanic Medicine Oracle cards and see what is up. So talking about shamanic medicine, I conduct shamanic healing sessions for my clients. You can find all the information down in the description box below or here on TikTok in my bio. You check the website and you go down to the footer page and it says Mysticism, Abstract Medicine. You may notice that I'm an artist. My name is Cristalina and yeah. Great mystery. I feel like this is connected to Lionsgate energy. So we have this very strong energy of a lion that is attracted by this blue butterfly. And it's seeing that even though it is meant to be, and it needs to be in order for its survival, fierce, ferocious, power animal, powerful, it is also a little kitten that loves to play. And with the butterfly is the opposite of its energy. If the lion is fire, if the lion represents strength, if the lion represents the earth, the butterfly represents the air. The butterfly represents transformation and communication. So I feel like there's this energy of something to do with Lionsgate, something that you have been transforming. This also looks a bit like a moth to me. So I feel like with this moth energy, you might be, it's like your guides are working with you at night, are working with you within the night time between now and 888 portal. So Lionsgate portal really starts at the end of July through to the 8th, 9th of August. And I just saw 222 on the timer. Okay, let's keep going. We have the flute here. So some of you, like me, could be connected to Peru, Inca line. But there's this energy of expression, but I feel like a lot of you have a guide that is either from your starseed family or a guide that is in the celestial world. Singing your praises, I'm hearing. Playing music could be connected to, or listening to music that could be connected to the messages that this guide specifically wants to share. I want to have a look at the Lightseers Tarot deck. This is the healing room, by the way. So the healing room is where I conduct my shamanic healing sessions, all of my tarot readings and oracle bookings here for Abstract Medicine, of course, but also for the private bookings. If you're curious about my private bookings, I speak English, Italian and Spanish. I can communicate pretty well in French. I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I have clients from all over the world, and the sessions are conducted online. The shamanic healing sessions are conducted online, sort of like a live stream, but the tarot and oracle bookings are sent to you as a private video that you can listen to over and over again as many times as you wish. So I'm just pulling out the cards, and the first cards, okay, the first card that we have is the Empress energy. Then the second card that we have is the Devil card. Third is the Five of Cups. Fourth is the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So let me just read into it. So the first message is what I'm picking up on is a lot of you are women. I conduct a lot of healing sessions, and I really have mainly female clients. However, I will say that whatever you are, however you identify yourself, the feminine energy specifically is incredibly powerful at this time, is incredibly abundant as well at this time, has done a lot of inner work. I'm hearing a lot of inner child work, which is essentially releasing the child within and being your expressive, authentic self. You are in a position whether you are either a mother, or you would like to be a mother, or you would like to have children. And you are on the receiving end of this cosmic change. Now, the cosmic change does occur, and it is involved internally, and it's usually around your sacral chakra as well as your root chakra. So I feel like either if you are an artist or creative in whichever capacity, or you would like to have a child or another child, for those of you who already have children, I feel like this is a very, very fruitful, fertile time for you. Now, you must be careful because there's an energy of someone or a collection of people, a collective of people, a group, or even an institution that may be seeing you as a sort of prize and would like to take advantage of you in whichever way, form, capacity. So there's this energy of being careful because not all that glitters is gold. If you fall into this trap of temptation, you will be met with loss and disappointment and wishing you had paid attention to your intuition. The Ace of Coins here and the Three of Swords is an energy where someone could be offering you an opportunity that will end up in distress and pain. Let's move the energies into some further guidance with maybe some other cards I'm pulling out. This is a time for a lot of you, for those of you who are in a relationship and or single, and or wanting to be in a relationship. This is a time to really follow your bliss. This is a time to express yourself, again, to be your creative, authentic self, to have fun, have a joie de vivre. Be discerning with the energies that are coming towards you because not all that glitters is gold. Again, there's that message. To take a lot of time alone or take some time to really focus on going inwards at this time. And I also see that, again, there's this connection with the celestial. So for some of you, you may wish to go to Africa, to India, to South America, to Peru even, to connect with your star seeds. I see a lot of you, like myself, are Lyrian star seeds. And I feel like this is some sort of initiation you're going through, where you're going to be taking time away from the world, focusing on your gifts and your creations, whether it's a child or a creative project, and focusing on stabilizing that energy for the long term. There's also this energy of resurgence in love for you. So for those of you, wherever you are in your situation, in love, romantically speaking, there's a resurgence of love, a reawakening of love, a new love coming in. This is a time, again, for reflection, for ease, for calm, for restoration, for meditation, for yoga practice. Again, all that glitters is not gold, so make sure that you're making healthy choices. There's going to be a lot of communication and a lot of love offers coming into you your way. If it's not that specifically for some of you, depending on your situation, I do see there's going to be an opportunity to travel. This could be an opportunity to travel for work. This could be an opportunity where you'll be receiving lots of messages and a back and forth, emails about work endeavours. I also do see a main person coming into your life, particularly as you are the main person. You're making sure that you're not tempted by the negative energy, this person, ex, situation, institution, or otherwise. And most of you are going to be using discernment and are actually going to be attracting also your significant match. This is someone who, between now and Lionsgate portal, is someone who's very kind, sweet, loving, caring, emotionally intelligent, emotionally open, someone who's very attractive, maybe from foreign lands, might be darker skin, slightly darker complexion than yours. We have that lion again, very much so Leo energy here coming in strong, Sagittarius energy here coming in strong, and Aries possibly. Someone who's from foreign lands, someone who wants to work with you, I feel. Someone who also is going through an awakening. And I feel like you are both actually going to be sort of meeting at the apex point during Lionsgate. I don't know where, I don't know how necessarily, specifically.